Hey guys, it's Ferdinand Dandy here, and welcome to Ningyuan County, YongZhou, Hunan China. As a part of the DIY travel, I am traveling around Ningyuan. Take a look at what has been changed in Ningyuan for the past 10 years or more. The first time I came here was way back in 2011. That was like 12 years ago. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Way back 12 years ago, I was in the same bus station. This is the Ningyuan bus station. And during that time, my impression is that Ningyuan is just a small county. And indeed, it was not as big as it is now. And I'm just only thinking about what makes that a huge development in Ningyuan in the past 12 years. That at my back, they've got these high rises building residential houses right now. Not only here, but they have also over there, like 360 degrees booming of houses in Ningyuan. Well, this is not a part of my investigation. What makes them to come in here? What makes them attract? What's the investment is going on in here? Whether there is a kind of profitable, those kinds of blah blah blah. What I'm trying to show to you guys is that Ningyuan is a booming place right now. Whenever the houses goes, progress goes. And a better way of living goes. During the Chinese New Year of 2023, I heard a lot of people start talking about we're gonna invest in Ningyuan, we're gonna invest a house in Ningyuan, we're gonna have a house in Ningyuan because it's gonna be a nice place to live in. I can see it's 3,988 per square meter. You know what's the 88 means? That's a lucky number in China. 8. 8 means really lucky in China. And the bad number is 4. Need to buy a house here in Ningyuan. What about that? Crazy one. Including me right now. I'm talking about the house right now. So what is special about Ningyuan? Historically, this place is where you can find the resting place of Sundi, one of the greatest emperor in the remote past, 2,000 years before Christ. That place is called Juisan. Juisan is famous in YongZhou and in the Hunan province, also in Guangdong. Some people knows about it, but it's not as famous as the Mount Everest if you are outside China. That is why I took the chance, I put all my effort to come over here and take a look at the historical and legendary resting place of one of the great emperor in the remote past, Sundi, 2,000 years before Christ. Another favorite place in Ningyuan is called the Shisha Cave. It's a canyon, it's a cave with water inside. It's still located within the Juisan, which is just nearby the resting place of Sundi. By the way, guys, Juisan, it means in English, the 9 mountains. How do I look? I'm from another world. This is not the Earth. This is the planet X. I have been transported in the year 4148. What else, guys? There is a hiking trail at the Juisan. You can climb the Jui mountain. I was there yesterday and it was amazing. I found it out that the hiking trail is one of the safest hiking trail I ever experienced in my hiking adventure. I can honestly tell you guys, this is one of the most safest hiking trail with all the fences, with all they make it really nice, no slippery, no any kinds of possible dangers. They really made it perfectly for hiking. That is why I told you guys this is one of the most safest hiking trails so far I ever experienced, only here at the highest peak of the Jiuyi mountain. If you find a better hiking trail, guys, the safest one, let me know on the comment below. What is all about these 9 mountains? These 9 mountains encircle the resting place of the Emperor Sundi over there. And the best part of it in my hiking adventure, reaching the peak of the Jiuyi mountain, I've seen like a chocolate hills, similar to the chocolate hills, the famous chocolate hills in Bohol, the Philippines. I'm not kidding, guys. See this one. See this one. It looks like the chocolate hills in Bohol with a steeper peak. What about the food? Oh God, I'm hungry right now. One of the traditional food they prepare during the Chinese New Year is that the sueya, which is a bloody duck. All we have in the Philippines called the bloody pig. We call the dinuguang baboy, or the local dialect dinardaran. Well, they got one in here, similar one. They call it sueya. And of course, barbecue. Only here in Ningyuan I ever experienced to have a wings. They say it's a chicken, but I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. That is a chicken. That is maybe a kind of ostrich or something, but I don't confirm it. Guys, if you are from Ningyuan and you're watching this video, let me know what wings is this. It's huge one actually. I only experienced here in Ningyuan. Another thing I want to show you guys, but disclaimer, this is a real thing. This is a side, a kind of place, a kind of eating place just in between the proper city and Jewishan, which is about 1 hour by drive. And the driver took me to this restaurant. It's Miso. We call this in the Philippines Miso, and we've got stuffing of lobo or the radish. We got also powdered chili and those traditional spices. It's one of the best I experienced so far. It's one of the best, guys. It's not the best, but definitely it's one of the best. It's very, very tasty. I love it. I love it. If you get some kids, there is a kind of fun and amusement center here at the heart of Ningyuan. Of course, you can take them in here as well. This is the amusement part for kids here at the Lianhuasan. A small hiking trails, good for the kids, good for the starter hikers, good for the family. Come on, guys, let's come in here in Lianhuasan. Okay, so what about the dialect? Alright, nationality, 我说的, those kind of things, it's not a standard Mandarin. It's basically the local dialect here in Ningyuan. It's hard for me to grasp, very, very sensitive in terms of pronunciation. So I'd rather not to speak the local dialect in here or try to resemble or simulate the local dialect here, because you don't want to go into what we call in Mandarin as Ningyuan. It means you misunderstand me. Well, guys, that's my honest introduction about Ningyuan. It's not so deep, but it's something that it gives you some information about this place, especially if you are a DIY travelers, solo road DIYers looking for a nice place to stay for maybe a week, and would like to see the legendary and the historical resting place of Sundi, a Shisha Cave, as well as here in the Lianhuashan, which is a famous for attraction among DIYers. Of course, don't forget to hike at the Juyi Mountain. So I hope that my blog on my WeChat channel and my YouTube will going to open to the world about the beauty, the magnificent view, especially the life and work of Sundi, one of the great emperor in the remote past, that is 2,000 years before Christ. Alright guys, Ferdinand Dandy is signing off from Ningyuan County. Bye for now, and see you in the next DIY travel inside China. 再见，再见。